Hello people, finally am getting around to another cooking video. I have this pan heating on the stove, and this is going to be a one pot rice dish. Now, I have 1 pound of hamburger, which I know you can get at your food shelf or even a dollar store, and sometimes pretty cheap, depending. You can get ground turkey or chicken or whatever type of meat you like. Hamburger, really, you can tell they colored it, but anyhow, you put that, and this might sparkle a little, but there you go. Put that in the frying pan. Sorry. Okay. And just chop it up. Let it cook. Hard to do with one hand. I need a good tripod here, and it's probably hard to hear me over this. So anyhow, you let that fry up. Once it's done frying, I will go ahead and add the whole thing of this without the liquid to the frying pan. I also add some of this, which I will show you, which is rice, just regular rice. These you can get at a dollar store, Walmart, food shelf. I will also be adding that, which also dollar store, food shelf, Walmart, whatever's cheapest for you. In my freezer, I have some of this, which I got at the dollar store, and it's very good. I suggest you get some of this at your Dollar Tree store. Very good. Also, the winter blend, cauliflower and broccoli. I will be using some of this in there. So, yes, that also was from the Dollar Tree. There. And there. So, as soon as I get this done, chopped up in that, and going decently, I will also be adding minced garlic, which you got at the dollar store, the Dollar Tree store. Ground pepper, ground sea salt, Dollar Tree. So, ground pepper, peppercorn, whatever you want to call it, Walmart. So I will get back to you in just one moment. Hamburger is cooking. I have it about 4.5, almost 5. Seems to cook it quite well. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to add some of the garlic, some of the peppers, and the winter blend of broccoli and cauliflower, some of that. And I will be with you in just a moment. I don't really use measurements, but I put in about 1 tablespoon of the garlic, which is buried here somewhere in the meats, right here. And I put in about 1/2 cup of the onion peppers and about 1 cup of the broccoli cauliflower mix. So you just put that in with your hamburger and you cook it. I do not drain the oil. You can do so. That is your preference. I keep the oil to help cook the vegetables and also with the rice, and I will show you that as soon as we return. Okay, you can see how beautiful the vegetables look. They're like not fully cooked or whatever, like fried, brown, whatever. You don't want that. It is still frying, as you can see, but here is where you would add in the rice sides, the full packet, everything in it. Just shake it on in there. Now this is a cheese broccoli, I believe. Yes, cheddar broccoli. Just put it in there. Don't worry about anything. As soon as your meat is done cooking, pour that in there. Then, with just plain old white rice, or whatever rice you want, it doesn't matter. Trying to get it out of the bag without dumping a whole load in there. But it looks like as I grasp it like this. There we go. Just add about half a cup. There we go. I'm going to say that's about half a cup. And you just leave that on there. Right. Now, I'm going to take the Campbell's beef, whatever, the whole can, and I'm going to pour that just right on top of everything. Okay? Then, sorry, showing you the corner. Hold on, I'm getting it. All right. 1 can of water. Okay? Plus, sorry, don't mean to be showing the corner, plus a half a can, okay, of water. So, the full can of soup, then a can of water, then a half a can of water. So 1.5 cans of water. Turn your oven on to 400, okay? Then you just mix this up a bit so that the cheeses and whatever are in that mix up with the rice and the vegetables and the water and the meat, and you know the drill. Okay. Then you add your, however much pepper you want, however much salt you think, or you don't need to add them at all. It does not matter. I'm going to take, I got some of this cheese from my mom, from Bongart's. Any type of like Velveeta cheese will do. I'm going to chop up probably, I don't know, a chunk. However much cheese you like, you add. You chop it up, you add it on there. And I'll be back in a moment. I'm back. There are the cheese chunks. All you gotta do is cut them up or tear them up or whatever. Throw in as much as you wish to have. And that is all you need. That will make a perfect dish for you. This should feed 4 or 5 people. Maybe even with seconds. It's quite filling. So, yeah. Anyway, the oven is at 400. You take this whole pan, make sure it's all metal or cast iron. Don't put in anything plastic or even with Teflon on it. Put this whole thing into your oven for 1 hour and it'll be done. So I'll see you in an hour. And there is the casserole, rice casserole or whatever you want to call it, all done. The dark pieces, that's the cheese. Now, once this is done, you can either mix it all together or just scoop it out whatever way you want to eat it. But that there is what I will call the cheese, rice, broccoli casserole. So there you go, folks. Like, subscribe, comment. I'll post my blog in my blog link down in the description, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye.